Right, I'm the Sarcastic Raptor, and you are back watching me play as Austro-Hungary. I realised a few of the doo-doos I've made. Wait a minute, I'm just trying to get rid of this little tab thing that tells me I'm recording. Yeah, I realised a few of the doo-doos I've made, mainly being that I've tried to produce, for example, I've changed it all now. If anyone watching this would have actually freaked. I was trying to produce divisions that I weren't actually capable of making equipment for, or supplying my troops quick enough. So what I've actually done is just gone back and not made my divisions very, very basic. And I'm going to try and pump out some more troops at one point. But I'm trying to see if my troops have more organisation and equipped more effectively than they were, I might be able to have more of an impact in overall terms of the war. So wait a minute, recruit and deploy. We still want some divisions in basic training. Oh, that is the run button. Location set. We shall recruit you from Vienna. And how much manpower do you need? Let's have a look here in a second. About 11,000 manpower. But I'm going to train quite a few units. So they should be pretty easy to make. Right, firstly I'm going to do is I'm going to try one more attack down this Italian front and maybe on a few other fronts, and I'm going to see if I actually do make any progress. If I don't, and it's just, well, as it has been for several episodes, a gigantic sort of stalemate on every front, I'm very tempted to do a time lapse to come back to this, and I just tell you if I made any progress, like just pausing it and going on ahead, even if it progresses quite a drastic amount. But we'll see. I'm going to do a offensive plan with these divisions again. Offensive line. I'll be very ambitious. That's not really what I intended, though. Offensive line. Why is it being all weird? I do not want it to do that for me. Are they all on the front line? Oh, I'll just unpause it for a moment. They might not be properly in position. Yeah, we're winning at the moment. That's mainly because we're just sitting there repelling them. Let's try and just do some of this on my own. Oh. Try and push through to Venice. Trying to get these divisions and get them to push through here. We'll try and have a little push. Cool, they are trying to flood divisions back this way though. Where am I? God, where's the menu for this? Aim options, audio. Yes. Turn it down a little bit. Well, I don't think I've got the divisions actually to beat them here. Well, we're on this side, they just outnumber me too much. But if I can make a push on Italy, it'd be very nice. But I think they are just transferring divisions down this way now, which is less than ideal. Yeah, they're just flooding divisions this way. They've got so many units per grid that it's just not going to end well. Oh, even with my better equipped divisions, it's still not. Just going less than ideal for me. Less than ideal. Wonder if I could get Grand Old Switzerland to convert to the greater good. Well, I think that's highly unlikely. try and get some more. We'll just keep improving our aircraft at the moment, but I don't think it's going to do us any good whatsoever. No. Bad offensive line, I don't want all that. I've got another division here as well, which I might just go for an offensive line. Maybe if they actually push in an organised manner, I might be able to do something. Are we attacking or defending? I've been really retarded, what does it tell me? Here there's wins. Oh, we're attacking and holding them for the minute. I'm quite content just to let them waste their men in futile attacks against me. That makes me very happy if they want to try that. What to improve? I think we've got a signals company, which is a bit rowing. We can't really improve artillery anymore, so I'll look to industry. Even that's looking a bit limited at this stage. But we will go for flexible line at the moment. Less than ideal though. For a very ambitious plan over there, why not? How the troops been deployed? See, look, we are training. These are only all green troops at the moment, though, which is just not really great. Synthetic oil experiments. We're mainly just repairing stuff that's getting bombed at the moment, which is not great. We'll try and research new fighters just in case the time arises to actually utilise them. The war is going in total. I've nearly lost 1 million men. I'm 29% towards capitulation, which isn't good. Russia's Soviet Union's getting there. Really is less than ideal. Oh wow, they're actually pushing through. Now what? I was going to say nope to that. Nope to this line going around East Germany. Screw them. Screw them at the moment. Just reposition. Soviet Union really have not been much help. I really did think I'd be able to steamroll the Allies for the Soviet Union as my friend, but no, it's not turned out that way at all. I'll give this a go. We might actually make some progress before they move all this crap over to this side. Oh my god, we are actually winning in some areas. That's not quite winning quick enough. Well, just push into out, you arseholes. Let's do it. Massive. All concentrated industry, that's good at least. They've moved up so many divisions now. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Cool, let's just zoom out away from that for a minute so I can just have some time to think. Land night attack, yeah, we'll go for it. It's not really going to do as much good at the moment. Hello. We are starting to struggle, not going to lie. Starting to struggle. I'm actually just going to have a little think here for a moment of what actually to do, because this is terrible. I'm actually going to pause it for the moment and come back to you and just see if I can make any progress, because this is an unmitigated disaster at the moment and nothing has really been achieved. Right, it's now January the 5th, 1945, ladies and gents, and literally within months, very, very little has happened. The war is still in full sort of swing. But I can't really do anything. There's so many more troops than me. Look, fielded manpower, nearly 5 million. Fielded manpower, 13 to 15 million. And I just haven't got these soldiers to break through anywhere. I decided to declare war on Switzerland, because why the fuck not? And they just flooded troops into there the minute I started making any headway, so I did push through a little bit. But literally, this is just stalemate. I reckon I could probably hold until, not hold forever, as long as the Russians didn't die. But I just can't attack anywhere. I just can't do anything. It's just not going that well in that department. So, no, over in the war, we're still we're 30% towards capitulation. Well, Russia 28. There are not really many of the Allied nations at all are close to capitulation, as you can see. Italians have lost the most men, while the Russians, and followed by me, have lost the second most. But it's just the sheer amount of troops that are just flooded into this is incredible. I'm struggling to produce bloody anything at the moment because I'm having to make so many infantry equipment. Which I do need to actually give me a sort of a boon against fighting the Allies, but in hindsight I should have just not bothered with it, and because I didn't have a stockpile, which I realise now, trying to get more the hang of playing this game. I'm debating ending this series here at the moment, because this is just stalemate after stalemate after stalemate. East Germany are going to fall very soon though, which is not ideal. Yeah, but I'm most likely going to end it here. I might come back to this just for a laugh. I just see, like, I might even not record it. I might just record if I make any progress so I get killed. Like, literally nothing is happening at the moment, and I don't think anyone wants to watch a series where literally jack shit is happening for about 5 or 6 episodes. There's nothing. Because I've literally just been stuck in Hungary and not been able to do anything. Must admit, in hindsight, maybe it was a bit of a tactical blunder to side with the Soviets instead of the Allies, considering they control practically everything at the moment. Literally, the only thing like which could end up going even worse for me is just like the United States could join the Allies. Although I'm trying to start a fascist coup in there to bring them over to my side, but I think that's a bit ambitious. And while I'm at it, I'm still trying to get some research going, but it's not ideal. I've been Sarcastic Raptor. Thank you for watching this series. I might go back to it, but I'm heftily debating that at the moment. Hope you like the video and I like this series in general. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time.